My brother filmed my wife in the shower. He sold the videos on adult websites, hundreds of videos, thousands of dollars. When I told my parents, they begged me not to go to the police. It's your brother. My name. Let's call me Marcus. I'm 34 years old. I live in Austin, Texas. I've been married for 5 years to a woman I'll call Jenna. This is the story of how my brother betrayed us and how my parents chose his side. Jenna and I met 6 years ago. She was an elementary school teacher, and I was an engineer at a manufacturing company. We got married a year later. A happy marriage. We bought a house in the Austin suburbs. I have a younger brother. Let's call him Kyle. He's 31, 3 years younger. Kyle has always been troubled. Several marriages, debt, unemployment. But he's my family. 2.5 years ago, Kyle got divorced for the second time. He was left homeless and penniless. He called me. Marcus, can I stay with you for a couple of months until I get back on my feet? I consulted with Jenna. What do you think? He's my brother. We have a spare room, she agreed. If it's temporary, why not? Kyle moved in. A couple of months turned into 2 years. He was looking for work, but without much enthusiasm. He worked part-time sometimes, but not consistently. We didn't kick him out. Kyle was weird with Jenna. He looked at her the wrong way, for too long, too intently. Jenna complained. Marcus, your brother is bothering me. He keeps staring. I'll talk to him. I spoke to Kyle. He promised to be more careful. But Jenna's discomfort didn't go away. It happened a month ago. Kyle was home with his phone. I came home from work. He said hello, put it down. I put my phone on the table and went to the bathroom. My phone was lying face up. A notification arrived. Adultclips.com. Your payment of $847 for September is ready. Adult content site. $847. Why is my unemployed brother getting paid from a porn site? That evening, when Kyle went out, I went into his room. The laptop was open. Browser, a tab with an adult site. Creator dashboard. Total uploads, 247 videos. Total earnings, $34,891. I clicked, My Videos. Video thumbnails, Our Bathroom, Jenna. I opened one video, Jenna, naked, in the shower, unsuspecting. Hidden camera from above, through the ventilation grill. All 247 videos. My wife in the shower, 2 years. Search cameras and confrontation. I went to the bathroom, the vent grate above the shower, a small black dot, a camera. I removed the grate, a miniature wireless camera. I was waiting for Kyle that evening. Jenna was in a meeting with colleagues. Kyle returned around 9. I showed him the camera. What is this? His face turned pale. Where am I from? From our bathroom, where you filmed my wife for 2 years. Silence. I saw your account. 247 videos of Jenna, $35,000. Marcus, I can explain. Explain! I needed the money. I couldn't find a job. You filmed my wife naked without her consent, sold it online. I didn't think that was it. So bad. No one knows her. Bad? It's her body, her privacy. I'm sorry. Get out. Right now. He packed his things and left. Conversation with Jenna returned at 10. I told her everything, showed the camera, screenshots. She watched. Her face turned white. He filmed me? For 2 years? Sold me? Yes. Show me the video. I opened one. She watched, closed her eyes. How many people saw this? Over 1 million views. She threw up in the bathroom. She cried, screamed. 1 million people saw me naked without consent. I know. I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner. Towards the morning, Jenna said, We're going to the police. Yes. Parents' reaction. Before going to the police, I called my parents. I told them. My mother gasped. Oh my God. What did Kyle do? We're going to the police tomorrow. What? Marcus, wait! Wait! He's been filming Jenna naked for 2 years. My father intervened. Son, we understand it's terrible, but the police, he's your brother. Who committed the crime? Mother, Marcus, please, he made a mistake, but if you file a report, he'll go to prison for years. He deserves prison. It's your brother, your blood. Do you really want to ruin his life? He ruined Jenna's life, Father. Jenna wasn't physically harmed. This video, Marcus, it's unpleasant, yes, but we shouldn't destroy our family over this. We won't. 1 million people have seen my wife naked. The mother cried, please don't do this. Kyle admitted his mistake. He'll apologize to Jenna. He'll give her the money back, but not the police. You're defending him after what he did? We love you both, but Kyle is our son. We can't just turn our backs on him. And can you from Jenna? Silence. Marcus, the father said seriously, think about the consequences. If you go to the police, Kyle will go to prison. He'll be registered as a sex offender. His life is over. His life? And Jenna's life? We're not saying what he did was right, but resolve this within the family. Without the police, please. I hung up. Kyle's parents are defending him. They're asking him not to go to the police. He's your brother. Decide as a family. Jenna wasn't physically harmed. They're choosing the perpetrator's side, not the victim's. Jenna has been crying for 3 hours. I don't know how to calm her down. Is it right to go to the police against my brother if my parents are against it? It will destroy the family forever. But what else can I do? I'll keep you updated. I'll write after the police report. Update 1. A week later. The police and the break with parents. A week has passed since the opening. Jenna and I went to the police despite our parents' pleas. They showed us the camera, screenshots, video. The officer was shocked. This is a serious crime. Illegal video recording, distributing adult content on a website without consent. What does he face? Up to 10 years in prison, plus registration as a sex offender. The police opened a case. They requested a search warrant for Kyle's apartment. The search was conducted 2 days later. They found 3 backup cameras, a hard drive with copies of all the video's communication logs with clients. Kyle was arrested. Parents. My mother called me, sobbing, "You put your brother in jail. How could you? He committed a crime. He's your brother, your blood, and you betrayed him." I didn't betray him. I'm protecting my wife. You chose her over your family. She's my family, and he violated her rights. Father. Marcus, you destroyed our family. Kyle will go to prison. He will be branded for life because of you. Because of him. He did it. But you could have decided differently. Without the police. What? He filmed Jenna for 2 years. We could have made him delete the video, pay compensation. But now, he's in jail. And it's your fault. I did the right thing. Then don't call us anymore. You chose a side. We chose ours. They hung up. They're not answering my calls anymore. They blocked me. They chose Kyle, not me, not Jenna. Jenna. She's really sick. She took sick leave from work. She doesn't leave the house. We made an appointment with a psychologist. Diagnosis: PTSD, anxiety disorder, depression. She barely eats. She doesn't sleep. 1 million people have seen me, she repeats. And your parents think it doesn't matter. Video. We contacted an adult website. They demanded its removal. The website deleted all 247 videos. But the prosecutor warned, the videos have been online for 2 years. Copies could be anywhere. Jenna heard and burst into tears. A week of hell, police, Kyle's arrest, a breakup with her parents. My parents won't talk to me. They accuse me of betraying the family. Jenna is depressed. She doesn't leave the house. I'm torn between guilt towards my parents and protecting my wife. Update 2. A month later, the trial and the final break. A month has passed since Kyle's arrest. Trial. Kyle pleaded not guilty. He went to a full trial. His lawyer, "My client didn't understand the seriousness of his actions." The prosecutor broke it down. Hidden camera equals awareness of illegality. Sale equals profit. 2 years equals premeditation, Jenna testified. Cried. Told how it ruined her life. Verdict: guilty. Sentence: 12 years in prison plus lifetime registration as a sex offender. Parents in the courtroom. Mother was sobbing. Father was hugging her. After the verdict, they came up to me. Mother looked at me with hatred. "Happy? Your brother's in prison for 12 years. Mom, he committed a crime. You could have stopped it. You should have never filed a plea. Jenna's a victim." Father: "Jenna? She's alive, healthy, and Kyle will spend his best years in prison. She's traumatized. She has PTSD. Mother: "We lost our son because of you. You're no longer our son." What? You chose another woman over bloodshed. We no longer have our eldest son. They're gone. They're no longer answering their calls. They didn't show up for Thanksgiving. They cut me out of their will, I found out from their lawyer. They chose Kyle. Definitely. Jenna. She quit her job as a teacher. I can't stand in front of my kids knowing 1 million people have seen me naked. Started working remotely as a copy editor. Sees a psychologist 3 times a week. Slow progress. Very slow. Me. Lost my brother. In prison for 12 years. Lost my parents. They think I'm a traitor. I'm left with only Jenna. But I don't regret it. I protected her. It was the right thing to do. A month later, Kyle is sentenced to 12 years. My parents have cut me out of their lives. They call me a traitor. They say I destroyed the family. But I chose to protect my wife, not the criminal. Update 3. 6 months later. Life without family. 6 months have passed since the verdict. Kyle, in prison, 12 years, wrote letters to his parents. They visit him once a month. He doesn't write to me, I wouldn't answer. Parents, they don't talk to me. A complete breakup. They visited Kyle in prison at Christmas. They didn't call me. My mother wrote on Facebook, "It's hard when one son is in prison and the other betrayed the family. God bless those who remained faithful." The implication is clear. I am a traitor in their eyes. My family is divided. Half are on my side. The other half thinks I've gone too far. My aunt wrote, "Kyle was wrong, but 12 years? You didn't have to file a report." I don't answer. I'm tired of explaining. Jenna. He's slowly recovering. Therapy is helping. PTSD is under control. 2 months ago, I left the house for the first time without panicking. A month ago, I met a friend. My first social contact. She works remotely. She feels more comfortable that way. Our marriage, stronger than ever. We lost our family, but we found each other again. Jenna says, "You chose me over everyone. No one has ever done that before." I hug her. I will always choose you. 6 months without family. My parents won't talk. Kyle is in prison, but Jenna is recovering. Our marriage is stronger. I lost my blood relatives, but I protected my wife. Update 4. A year later, where we are now. A year has passed since the evening I saw the notification on Kyle's phone. Kyle, in prison, serving 12 years. My parents visit regularly. I don't talk. Never will be. Parents, a complete breakup. A year without a word. They chose Kyle. I chose Jenna. I recently found out, through my cousin, that they sold my childhood photos and things. They erased me from the house. It hurts, but I don't regret my choice. Jenna, recovered, significantly, back to life, works remotely, sees friends, PTSD under control, therapy once a week. A month ago, she said, "I thought I'd never be normal." But I did. We're planning a baby, a new beginning. Lesson. A year ago, my parents asked me, "Don't file a report, decide as a family." They were defending the criminal, not the victim. I chose justice, lost my parents, but saved my wife. Sometimes family isn't blood. Family is who you choose to protect. I chose Jenna. I always will. My question for you. 1. Was it right to go against my parents' wishes? 2. Is it possible to maintain a relationship with parents who protect a criminal? 3. How can you live with the fact that your birth family has erased you? I have no regrets. Jenna has recovered. We are happy. But sometimes it hurts. P.S. For those who say, it's just a video, this is more than just a video. It's a violation of privacy, trust, and body. It's a crime. Thank you to everyone who read this far. Choose the right thing, even when it costs your family.